This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 13th, 2023. It's currently September 6th, 2023, 10:48 p.m. Eastern Time. The S&P 500 at the time of this reading, 4465.48, and the shuffle file for the Friday the 13th of 13th of October 2023 it was created on July 28th, 2023 at 1:47 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior for the day, erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level, in the midst of which we revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. However, it is nullified, meaning that it's much more difficult to read. It may not have an actual impact on what we see throughout the day. My sense is that we go from a high to a trough back to a high. And it's Friday the 13th. I think in the case of this unicursal the following day and then a sharp decline here into what looks like lows of the remainder of the month. This is probably a day to remember of some kind, or maybe it's the last good day. I don't know. It's right before a significant downturn. You can see right here the halting of a bullish trend marked by a decline through key support. And I'm advised to trade around a big move to the upside standing out on a one-day chart. So in the pre-market, we have a notable move higher, maybe from oversold territory, or maybe it might be a gap up even. Matter of fact, it's probably a gap up. We have a gap up. So that's one thing I didn't see it until doing this reading. There's a trade here opening up a long position right around 2 o'clock after this pop and drop before a reversal. Opening a long position there, and you can hold that long position until here around. Well, if we gap up significantly, just take the profit there, but you could also hold it until late morning session. Right around the open, we have more move to the upside. There's a rally along a diagonal trend line out of the open into a high, breaking through horizontal resistance to meet a second resistance. And then there's a bit of a move to the downside off of that high, around maybe a little bit just before 10 o'clock. Mixed behavior back and forth through the same price level, crisscrossing back and forth 3 times. Third time to the upside there between 10 and 11. And that'll confirm a bullish trend. We'll have a significant move higher between 11 and 12. And then it looks like off of that significant move higher, there should be some sort of decline into a trough midday where we likely have our low. There's a trade in there too, because we go from that decline from the bottom of a range to the top of a range, and that range is likely the same. Something to be mindful. It's probably similar because we have it here at the end of the day. There's across this correlation in yellow. What do you want, buddy? Keeps putting his paw on my chest. What are you doing? So. Close out a long position either here first thing in the morning or here. I would go for first thing in the morning if there's a good gap, and then you might after that move downward before the move back to the upside from the bottom of range to the top of range midday. I'd say you might be able to open up a long position in there. I probably wouldn't. I would just consider that the low for the day, and then we likely go back. We likely rally back into a crest between 1 and 2. What are you doing, buddy? You want to sit on my lap? And then there's a sharp drop between 2 and 3. Definitely a sharp drop between 2 and 3 at some point there, but it's followed by. It's hard to say if it's the same range. I think it's probably the upper end of a range there. But I would really want to be in a short position going into over the weekend, even though there's this breakout here. Based on the Hermit card here and the unicursal, the breakout seems to be at the end of the day. So we likely open lower. I would definitely want to be in a short position moving into the 13th. Pretty mixed at the end of the day as well. And that's the S&P 500 for October 13th, Friday the 13th, 2023. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. And as always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do. Make sure to be an angel investor of the channel, and the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel, my friends. I'll see you guys on the next one.